Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Soila binti Muhammad Makawi and my matric number is 297974. Today I will present about Petra Group company. Petra Group is a diversified investment company based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Being a diversified company means that Petra Group invests in many different types of businesses instead of focusing only one industry. This helps the company remain stable and competitive in a changing business environment. Operating from Kuala Lumpur also places the company at the center of Malaysia economic and corporate activity. Petra Group is involved in multiple sectors including media and publishing, biotechnology, environmental service, and social enterprise. In the media and publishing sector, company focus on producing digital news and information. Its involvement in biotechnology support scientific and medical innovation, while its environmental service focus on sustainable and eco-friendly project. Through social enterprise initiative, Petra Group also contribute to community development and social well-being. This because the company balance business growth with social responsibility. One of Petra Group key subsidiaries is Petra News Miriam Berhad. Petra News manage several major online news platforms in Malaysia, such as the Malaysian Insight, The Vibes, and Jeteran. Through this platform, Petra Group has built a strong presence in the media industry and plays an important role in digital journalism and public information.
The presentation will continue with industrial relation issues of Petra Group. I would like to explain the first industrial relation issue, which is the non-payment of wages. In this case, employees work for several months without their salaries. Some only receive partial payments, while others got nothing at all, as this will lead to financial stress among employees. Without a stable income, employees struggle to cover daily needs and personal responsibilities. This created uncertainty and insecurity, affecting their confidence and well-being. The non-payment of wages also damaged trust between employees and management. It led to frustration and dissatisfaction and became a serious industrial issue affecting employee welfare, job security, and the company's credibility. The next industrial relation issue for Petra Group is the delayed salary payments. In this situation, employees often receive their salary late, sometimes long after the expected pay date. Payment dates were frequently changed or delayed, which caused a lot of uncertainty for employees. Because of this, employees found it hard to plan their monthly expenses. Without a reliable income, managing things like loans, rent, or family needs become very stressful. This delay also weakened trust in management. Employees start to question company stability and its ability to manage finance properly. This led to lower morale and dissatisfaction can grow. If the issue continues, it could escalate into a serious industrial dispute. The third industrial relation issue is the bad faith conduct by employer. In this situation, the employer promised employees things like bonuses, settling tax contributions, and providing medical insurance. However, none of these promises were kept. During meetings, management kept assuring employees, but no real action was taken. This made employees feel that the promises were only to calm them down, not to actually solve the problems. Because of this, employees felt that management was not honest or transparent. Confusing and inconsistent communication caused frustration and a loss of confidence in the company. Many employees felt misled and manipulated, as management seemed to delay complaints instead of solving them. Overall, this damaged trust and created tension in the workplace will make employees feel that management was insincere and unfair.
The next issue is failure to fulfill agreements on employee benefits. The company management promised to resolve arrears, pay outstanding tax contribution, and provide medical insurance to the employee. But the company failed to honor these verbal or written agreements. The lacking of medical insurance means the employee and their family face immense financial risk if they fail in ills. The failure to remit provident fund or pension contribution erodes the employee's retirement saving and long-term economic stability. The next issue is intimidation or threats to workers' rights, where employees attempt to strike to exercise their right to demand overdue pay. The employer responded with threat of dismissal. The aim of such intimidation is to prevent workers from exercising their right to freedom of association and collective bargaining, thereby dismantling a unified firm. Labor law in many countries such as Malaysia, Industrial Relations Act prohibit employers from threatening or punishing employees for engaging in legitimate union activities or raising valid grievances. The next issue is violation of worker rights. The company is violated three worker rights. The first one is the right to fair wages. It is infringed by the non-payment and delay payment of salaries. The second right is the right to social security and benefits. It is infringed by the failure to remit provident fund contribution and provide medical insurance. The third right is the right to be free from intimidation and punishment or freedom of association. It is infringed by threatening employee with dismissal.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Petra binti Hassan and my number metric is 298543. So I will explain what the company should do to what this problem happen. So for the important step is paying salaries on time under the section 80 and 90 of Employee Act 1955. Employer must pay employee within the 7 days of the salary period end or on the date state in the employment contract. To make sure this happen, employer must use a proper payroll system and fixed payment schedule. Then the company must also ensure it has enough money to pay salaries every month. Good financial planning is still needed. So company problem do not affect employers' right. Both human resource and finance department should regularly check salary payment to avoid any delays. The second responsibility is giving payslip every month. According to Section 24B of the Employment Act 1955, employer must provide a salary slip to every employee. Payslip help employees understand their salary, deduction and allowance. They also act as a proof if any problem or dispute happen. A payslip show details such as a basic of salary, EPF, social tax and other deduction. Employees should use e-payslip system for easily delivery and keep record for at least 6 years. All deduction must clearly explain and employer must ensure deducted money is paid to the correct government agency.
Third point is avoiding any unilateral salary deduction. According to Section 24, employee at 1955 deduction are only allowed for routine such as EPF, social or deduction agreed by the employee. Employees must ensure that all deduction made are valid and clear record, employees need to take into account that salary delay cannot be considered deduction even if the company has financial problems. Keep a record all of deduction with the documentary evidence such as employee council letter, EPF statement or payment receipt. Ensure that mandatory deduction such as EPF is also actually channeled to relevant agency because failure to do so is a serious offence. By ensuring deduction are valid, employee reduce the risk of evacuation from the Department of Labour and dispute with employees. Point number 4, properly keeping employment and payroll record. According to Section 61 of Employment Act 1955, employees must keep employee record for at least 6 years. Employment record include attendance, school, payroll record, payslip, holidays, and overtime. To comply with the Act, employers need to keep record systematically with the digital or physical. Record must be accessible at any time by the Department of Labour in the event of an inspection. Record must be kept equally and cannot be changed at will to avoid criminal officers. Good record keeping prove that the employer complies with the law and protect the company from dispute. Last point is provide a complete written employment contract. According to Section 10 of the Employment Act 1955, employment contract must be in writing and specify the term of wages, working hours, and employment condition. The employment contract is a primary protection for employees. To comply with the law, employers need to ensure all employees receive a written contract before starting work. The contract clearly describes the salary payment date, salary rate, allowance, and procedures in case of the payment delay. Employee review contract every 1-2 years. The two ensure they are in line with the latest legal amendment. Keep good contract record to avoid future dispute. When the employment contract is clear and complete, employees know their right and employees know their legal responsibility.
So, in conclusion, the industrial relation issues faced by Petra Group highlight the importance of effective labour management and compliance with Malaysian labour law. Issues such as unpaid wages and employment disputes have affect employee morale, trust, and the company's public reputation. This challenge shows the needs for stronger internal controls, transparent communication, and fair employment practice. To prevent similar issues in the future, Petra Group should strengthen its human resource policies, ensure timely wage payment, and improve communication with employees, adopt fair and transparent management practice. Overall, effective industrial relations are essential for maintaining workplace harmony, protecting employee rights, and ensuring the long-term sustainability and credibility of Petra Group as a Malaysian organisation. That's all for me. Thank you.